Value for money, bruh. That is what the Corsair HS70 is all about. Roll that intro. What's up guys, Caleb here with another installment of Reality Check, and today is all about the Corsair HS70s. Now I have tried a lot of gaming headsets over the last couple of weeks, literally coming out of my ears, about 8 different pairs in the last while. So I have a pretty good idea of where the market's at and what you can expect to get versus what you pay. But when something like the HS70s comes around with 50mm drivers, a detachable boom mic, 7.1 virtual surround sound, and a great aesthetic and build quality, all for 1,300 Rand, are you joking? That's value for money, bruh. Let's talk about it in a little bit more detail. As I said earlier, the aesthetics are off the chain. It's got a super sleek, minimal aesthetic with a straight black finish. I really dig the metallic meshes on the driver containers as well as the white stitching on the headband cushioning. The logos are also muted and subtle, so whilst they do obviously stand out, I feel like it adds to the overall aesthetic of the headset, and this entire aesthetic is right up my alley. Some of you may not like it, but I think it's great. The build quality on the HS70s is also phenomenal. So it's got strong hard plastic on the driver containers and hinge covers. It's got a firm, sturdy, adjustable metal headband, and then the leatherette on all of the cushioning feels super premium. And overall, it's got a great weight, and I think it's just really robust and well built. Big fan of the build. With regards to the comfort, it was actually better than I expected, because initially I didn't think it was going to be that nice, primarily because there are these weird protrusions in the driver chambers that kind of stick into your ears. There isn't a lot of headband cushioning, and the clamp force is also quite tight. But after 6 or 7 hours of gameplay, my ears were definitely hot, but I experienced no discomfort over there or on the top of my head. Now that might not be the case for some of you, because I don't feel like it's a one-size-fits-all headset. If you have large ears or wide head, you're definitely going to feel some discomfort, but great for me. That is my only gripe with the comfort. The controls are also simple and really easy to use. So there's a power button on the back right, and then on the left there's a volume slider, charging port, mic mute button, and the mic input, which can be covered up when the mic is detached with a little rubber plug. So I really like that. All the buttons feel really awesome, and I was very satisfied with the layout. I just wish a little thing that they added, maybe a slight missed opportunity, is a game chat balance. That would have been nice, but other than that, great controls. Moving on to the sound quality, this is where I was blown away, because at 1,300 Rand, the HS70s really deliver. 50mm precision tuned drivers sound amazing out the box, and then even better, you can still do some considerable customization through IQ and set your own sound profiles to tweak it how you like it. I feel like overall the sound quality is nice and loud. It's got great stereo mapping and a really decent amount of bass, while still maintaining some clarity in the mids and trebles above all of that noise, which makes it really great for gaming. But have a listen to this binaural audio recording. And we're back here in our binaural audio recording setup with our binaural head Betty, and you should be hearing the audio crossfade shortly. Now you should be able to hear me in your right ear, moving all the way around to your left ear. Now here I am below you, behind you, as well as above you, behind you. Now we're going to give you the most accurate representation of the sound that we can. Have a listen to this, people. So that really isn't bad at all. There's a really incredible amount of volume there and surprising low end. Overall clarity, guys, I'm super happy. Back to the review. So it doesn't have the most rich or detailed sound signature in the world, but at the price point, it is incredible, and I was perfectly happy with it. On top of that, you're getting virtual 7.1 surround sound, which is really great at reading positional audio. So have a listen to this as well.
Over here, now! That boy, you're doing great. Total! God, everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Polius and join the defense. God's guide. Stay close to the wall!
And And this is the microphone test for the Corsair HS70s. Now, this is probably where the sound underperforms a little bit. But again, we're talking about 1,300 Rand here. There's a fair amount of hissing and popping and crackling. I don't think it handles volume changes too well, and the noise cancellation isn't great. And I think it's that overall compression that makes the voice sound kind of nasal and submerged. But not bad. Perfectly usable for gaming. So the sound quality it delivers is actually phenomenal. I was pleasantly surprised. Like, well done, Corsair. Well done for offering such a great headset at such a low price. And the last couple of things I want to touch on are firstly the wireless signal. So it's 2.4 gigahertz, your standard right now for wireless gaming headsets. And the signal's great. I will say that when the battery gets low, and also in terms of battery, I get maybe 13 to 14 out of the promised 16 hours, which is not terrible at all. But if the battery does drop a bit low, then it starts to struggle with the wireless signal. But that's the one thing I will say about that. And time to wrap it up. And that pretty much wraps it up for this installment of Reality Check, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about the Corsair HS70s. Also, come at me with something that you think is better value for money, because I don't think there is out there currently. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week for another installment of Reality Check. Peace. Peace.